I was born into a family. I was second eldest out of 8 children. Father was a chronic alcoholic and never much food. Left school at 13 to work, and I'd been to 14 schools. It made me pretty tough and insecure, but that was how my life was, very insecure, always getting into trouble. And I think when I think about getting into trouble, I think it was because I wanted love. Later on in life, I had 2 sisters drowned, and Mum and Dad both died in their early 40s. And it was a time of great grief that I never ever dealt with because it was far too, it was just so much. And that was the story of my life going through. I'd never heard of Jesus. I used to use it as a swear word quite often. If there was a God, he sure as heck wasn't there for me. And as I continued that journey, I had married in between and had 2 beautiful children. And my greatest fear was that I had lost 2 sisters and that God would take my children. I found it hard to love them. I was not capable of receiving love or giving love, and the marriage broke up. I had nothing left. There was nothing left for me to live for. I knew no love. All I knew was darkness. And the pain was so bad that I just wanted to die. I overdosed and I didn't succeed. And then a couple of weeks later, I started planning to walk into the Brisbane River. I was living in New Farm because I really, really had nothing to live for. I did not want to stay. I did not want to live. And all of a sudden I felt this great need to have a church, and I thought, wow, why would I want one of those stupid places? They're full of hypocrites. And but it was just so strong, and I'm so strong in thinking, well, okay, I'll go into the river when I get enough guts to do it. And yeah, so this day I stood outside this church and I thought, what on earth am I doing here at this stupid place with a bunch of hypocrites? And if any of them come near me, I'll just deck them, okay, I'll just deck them. So I'm walking up the stairs there, and naturally nobody come near me, would they? They'd see the attitude, they'd know it. So I was standing there and I could hear this music, and there was this glass doors, and I put my toe over the glass doors, and God met me in that moment. I saw nothing else but this cloud, and I felt his arms around me to say, I love you, you are worthy. And I was reborn in Christ. In 5 seconds, he brought me out of darkness in a matter of minutes. And yes, and I was so very blessed. The church, there was about 400 people in the church, and they all loved on me. When I came to the Lord, the Spirit of God was so much in me. You know what I mean? It was there 24 hours a day, and I took off backpacking around Australia with a sign on my back saying, on my backpack, backpacking around Australia with Jesus. But the thing is how we have ended up here in this church. What I came from, the total brokenness, the lack of love, and to come and to know that in this, the fact that where God has brought me now into a point now where we all have something to live for, and to know that that we've come out of that brokenness, and he's able to bring us here into a church where the people just loved on us, and that's the big thing there, the people. So the Spirit in the people here in this place is something that I want.